Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the arcade, Stern Pinball comes along and announces they are working on a long-rumored pinball machine. Stay tuned for this one, but I gotta warn you, I think you're gonna need a bigger game room.
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So earlier this morning, Stern Pinball came out and they announced a long-rumored pinball machine. Now, this is one that I think a lot of people are going to be excited for. This is one that I think a lot of people for a long time have been speculating was going to be the next one coming from them, and they finally made it official. Check it out. Yep, and here we are. This is a little teaser trailer that Stern Pinball released earlier this morning to announce their latest pinball machine. And obviously I've got the sound turned off. I always turn the sound off on these because you never know with copyright what's going to happen. But boom, there you are, JAWS. And unfortunately at this point, that's all we know about this machine coming from Stern Pinball. They have not shown any pictures. They have not produced a release schedule at all. So we have no idea what this thing is going to look like, what the playfield is going to look like, when it's going to actually release. Although obviously if they're announcing it now, then it's probably going to be sometime early this year. In fact, there's speculation that this machine may already actually be in production and pretty much ready to go out the door. Now, one other thing that I do want to mention is that we have CES coming up in less than a week here. It starts this weekend and goes into early next week, and Stern is supposed to have a booth there. So again, there's a lot of speculation that we will get our first glimpse of the JAWS machine at CES. Now, Stern Pinball obviously is very well known for producing multiple versions of their pinball machines, whether it's standard, limited edition, pro, whatever, each ranging in price from anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000. Obviously, these are not cheap machines. Many of these are commercial quality, designed to be put in arcades, put quarters in to play, things like that. Although I know a lot of people have gotten to putting these in their homes to be able to play as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what the tiers are for this particular machine as well, and what extra features each one is going to come with once we get to see more information. So yeah, unfortunately, that's about all the news in regards to this that I have on this right now, is the fact that they have officially announced that the next machine they are working on is JAWS. And again, hopefully we'll get to see something at this weekend's Consumer Electronics Show. Hopefully it's one of the machines that they bring with them to show off. If the rumors are true that this machine has been built, it is in production, and they have machines ready to go, then it's a good bet that they will bring a couple of them with them to CES to show them off. If nothing else, hopefully we'll get to see some pictures, some video and stuff later on this week, and it'll be probably something I cover for whatever CES coverage strikes my fancy and that I want to send out to you guys. But beyond that, let me just touch on a couple of other things regarding JAWS really quick. Now, to the best of my knowledge, there's never actually been an official JAWS pinball machine created. Certainly somebody in the comments can let me know if that is or is not the case. I haven't been able to find one. I've been looking all this morning to see if, back in the heydays of pinball machines in the arcades in the 80s or the 90s or whatever, if a if a JAWS pinball machine was ever actually created, what you're looking at here is a virtual one created by Zen. This is part of their Universal Pinball Pack for Pinball FX3, Pinball FX. So there actually have been a couple of digital versions of JAWS. So it'll be interesting to see how this official one from Stern compares to some of the digital ones that have been created over the years. Now, Zen Studios and Pinball Effects are not the only game in town when it comes to virtual or digital pinball machines. There's also VPX, or Visual Pinball X, which is, I believe, a free product that you can get and is really fan-based, and it's a fan community who makes the tables for that. And somebody has also created a JAWS pinball machine to go with VPX. And that's what you're looking at here. This is a look at an original JAWS pinball table created for that digital platform. So it'll be interesting to see what direction Stern goes in when they put theirs together, if it's anything like any of these digital ones, or if it's completely new and original. Obviously, my guess is it's going to be completely new and original. It's not going to look or feel like any of these digital creations from the past. But I wanted to throw these out there for you guys just as a look and an idea of what a JAWS pinball table or pinball machine could potentially look like. Now, beyond that, again, JAWS is such a popular theme that I have found some pictures online of people who have taken existing pinball machines that are out there and converted them and built their own original JAWS pinball tables. I'm not going to bore you guys with pictures of all of that stuff. There's a few of them out there that you can look up. But again, it goes to the fact that there doesn't ever have seemed to have been an actual licensed version of a JAWS pinball machine prior to this Stern one. So again, I think a lot of us are going to be very excited to see what this is going to look like, what the gameplay is going to be like, what features Stern adds to it. We know it is going to have their connected feature to it that is so popular with a lot of their pinball machines. So yeah, what do you guys think? Are you excited for a JAWS pinball machine to finally be coming from Stern? What do you think it's going to look like? What kind of options would you like to see on a JAWS themed pinball machine? Let me know in the comments below, and I know I'll be following this story very closely, and as more information comes out, hopefully again as we get closer to CES or over the CES weekend itself, we'll know more about this pinball machine. I know, whatever. I know I get blasted for calling it a table sometimes. It's a pinball machine, but you know, whatever you want to call it, it's fine by me. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Is this one that you're excited for? Again, what features do you want to see on it? But that's going to do it for this one. Again, not a lot of information just yet beyond the fact that they've announced that this is their next machine coming out. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that as well. And stay tuned for more information. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.